Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, then make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Firstly, I've got my Leo top on because it's officially Leo season, baby. It is literally my birthday in 2 weeks from the day that I'm filming this, which hopefully is the day you're actually watching it, which is very exciting. I'm going to be 24, oh my goodness. Anyways, today's video is super exciting because we are going to be testing a brand new collection by W7. As I've mentioned in, I think it was my most recent W7 video, I am actually part of a VIP group with W7, so I'm in a group chat with W7 themselves, and I think there's about 10 of us in total, like creators on Instagram, and basically means that I'm officially part of like W7's PR list. I get to test out their new collections, I get to give them feedback on it. It's all very exciting. So they have sent me the entire new Tokyo collection. We are going to be reviewing all of it today. I have a very exciting announcement as well. I did mention it in my vlog, but if you don't watch my vlog or my vlog channel, I do actually have a discount code with W7 now, which is insane. Like, to have an actual discount code with a drugstore brand that you genuinely love and buy from is just insane. The code is AlixKate10 and you can use it on the entire website. So if you do like the look of any of this collection, don't forget to use my code. It's not affiliated in any way, shape or form, so I don't make money off it. It's just to help you get some extra coin off, because who doesn't love a good discount? So yeah, we're going to be testing this today. I'm going to walk through it all. I'm going to give you the prices, my final thoughts. So let's get into it. Okay, so yeah, I received this amazing parcel from W7. Like, honestly, I can't believe it, guys. Like, this is just absolutely insane. Definitely a really exciting moment in my YouTube journey. There are a few different items in the launch. We firstly have a rice powder. We of course have an eyeshadow palette. We have a 5-piece makeup brush set, and we also have 5 different lip glosses. Firstly, we're going to discuss and test out the rice powder. Now, as you can see, I have actually got all my makeup on. However, I did film this on camera, so let's roll that clip. Okay, so this is the Tokyo rice powder. This actually retails for £6.95. Rice powder, I don't think I've ever used one before. I don't really know what the difference is. If anyone can educate me on that, then please do down below. But it looks pretty like translucent. It looks pretty translucent. It looks like it's got a little bit of a nudie undertone, but it looks majority translucent. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shove some in the lids. I mean, that's probably way too much. You can't even see that, but that's probably way too much. You see what I mean? Like, it's not quite translucent. It has a little bit of a nudie tinge to it. Okay, I'm just going to go straight in with it. This is the Peaches PC08. Okay, that's the rice powder on. I think it did a really good job at setting my base down, my foundation concealer. I seem to have a really nice matte finish now, and that's exactly what I like. The only thing is, I'd probably say that the colour might be a tad too dark for me. I feel like it has quite an obvious like nudie yellowy undertone, and I think you can tell I've got a slightly darker powder on. I don't know if it's just me, but in person it's noticeable that I've got a powder on that's like a little bit too dark for my skin tone. And I just realised I haven't mentioned this collection's actually limited edition, so once it's sold out, it is completely sold out. So if you like the look of anything, definitely pick it up ASAP. Next, we're going to go on to this is not a 5-piece, Alex, this is a 6-piece. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. This is a 6-piece makeup brush set, which is very exciting. I can't remember W7 doing brush sets before, or maybe I just can't remember. And this costs £14.95 for 6 different brushes. You've got 3 face brushes and you've got 3 eye brushes. I you know, stupidly forgot about these brushes when I was using the powder and putting my makeup on, but it does look like we've got a big face brush in here, which you could definitely use for like powder or that rice powder in particular. I did actually use this one for my blush. This is a slightly more domed brush, so I just put a little of my blush powder on and applied it like that. You also get a flat foundation brush. I don't personally use these types of foundation brushes, but I could definitely use that for like applying like face masks and things. And then you actually get 3 eyeshadow brushes, which I will definitely be using in today's tutorial. We have quite a big fluffy blending brush, a little bit more of a, I don't know how you'd explain that. So like a slightly more bigger, slim brush. That makes no sense, does it? Just ignore me. And then this one is more of a pencil brush. So I've just read on here, it says green tea powder infused, which is quite cool. The brushes themselves actually feel really nice quality. They feel super soft. They don't feel heavy or anything. W7 are a drugstore brand after all, but the actual like bristles on the brushes feel very nice and soft, and I can imagine when you're applying your powder that would feel really nice as well. So yeah, that is a rundown on the brushes. I'll come back to them when I'm actually applying my eyeshadow, and I'll leave the lip glosses until last. But now we can finally get open this beautiful eyeshadow palette. So this is the W7 TOYKO Pressed Pigment Palette. I'm obsessed with this packaging. It is so stunning. I absolutely love it. And are you ready? So this is what the TOYKO eyeshadow palette looks like. You get 18 shades in here, and it looks like you get 1 row of like matte neutrals, and then you get 2 rows of stunning shimmers. And in the W7 palettes, like in this design, you do also get a little eyeshadow brush in here as well, and you also get a mirror, which is absolutely amazing. This palette costs £9.95, so it's super affordable. So I think we should, you know, stop rambling now and actually get on into it. So firstly, I'm going to start off with the swatch. Okay, so this is the entire palette swatched. You have a really nice range of neutrals over here with actually quite a cool tone grey and a black. The black's not the most pigmented, but it could perform different on the eyes. So yeah, I like that there's a variation of tone of neutrals. There is quite a lot of shimmers. There's obviously like 2 rows of shimmers. I do kind of wish there was like at least half and half with mattes and shimmers, just so there's a few more shades to play with. The shimmers are really nice. Some of them have a couple of different formulas. So these 2 here were really soft and squidgy, whereas these ones are a little bit more hardly pressed, but they are still so pigmented. I definitely can't wait to see how they perform on the eyes. We have a nice variation of colours. We have some golds, greens, blues, purples, a few neutrally options. So yeah, this is a really stunning palette, and I can't wait to see how it performs on the eyes. And now we're on to the eyeshadow tutorial part of this video. So firstly, I hopped off camera and I just put some of this on. This is the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. You guys know I absolutely love this. I use it pretty much every single time I do my eyeshadow. So now let's create a beautiful look with this palette. So obviously we're going to be going fully neutral today, but I feel like a pop of like a really beautiful shimmer or something all over the lid. We are going to start off with the darkest shade in the palette, which is this one here. And this is called Shibuya. Please, I'm really sorry if I'm butchering that name. I'm going to take this on a Morphe M321 brush, and I'm going to add this just to the very outer corners of my lids. Next, I'm going to take this brush from the brush set. I really can't describe it. I don't know why, I can't get my words out today. I'm going to take the dark brown in the palette, this one here, which says onsen, I think. Oh god, I'm going to be really bad at pronouncing some of these words today. I'm going to take that on that brush, and I'm going to blend that at the very top of the black and bring it forward to the front of my lid. I'm just going to take a brush that I already own. This is the Jessup 231 brush, and I'm going to take this brown here in the palette, which says Sadu, I think, and I'm just going to start buffing out that brown at the very top, just so there isn't a really harsh line, and then I can go in with a different shade and blend out the very top edges. And then lastly, I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Sumo, and I'm going to take that on the more bigger, fluffier brush from the brush set and blend out the very top edges. These shades, by the way, quite pigmented. They show up quite a lot on the brush. And in terms of the actual brushes, they feel really nice and soft on my eyes. They don't feel too bristly or they don't poke my eye or anything. They are just really super soft. And I really like them. Okay, so these are all of the matte shades on my lids. I'm just going to go back through them all. I'm going to add a bit more pigment, reblend them, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I went off camera, I've reblended everything, and I also did my half cut creases as well. And now we get to play with one of these shimmers. So as soon as I saw this shimmer out, I was like, yeah, we're going to be using that. So I'm going to take this kind of like turquoisey, bluey green shimmer here. And this one's called Okinawa. Definitely not saying it right. Now, I don't know how these are going to apply, so I'm just going to try it on a brush. I've just got one of these ABH eyeshadow brushes that are in the palettes. Oh. Okay. Okay, that shimmer is unreal. It's so nicely pigmented. It goes on really well with a brush. The only thing is that it's quite a like dry, crumbly formula. But to be honest, it doesn't matter because look how beautiful that is and pigmented on the lid. I absolutely love it. I would recommend spraying it a little bit because it does give it a little bit more of a shimmery effect on the lids. And it just pops a little bit more. Sometimes with like drugstore eyeshadows, a little bit of spray does help the shimmer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take another one of those ABH brushes and I need to blend out the outer edges. So I'm going to take the shade Jaded in here, which is the dark green, because I thought that would blend in quite nice, I think. So this one is a little bit different. It's still super pigmented, like look at that on the brush, but it's not as squishy as that previous shade was. So I'm just going to start blending out the outer edge. I have experienced a tiny bit of fallout, but it's really not a lot, to be honest. It's mainly just from those shimmers. Just going in with the brush I used the black on, and I'm just deepening a little bit of the outer edge. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I'm going to take that dark brown again. This one here, which is called Onsen, I think. And I'm going to take the other eyeshadow brush from the set, which is a little bit more of a domed brush. This would have been perfect for the outer corner if I bloody remembered to use it. But I thought it was quite nicely thin for my lower lash line. Okay, and then for my inner corners and brow bone, I'm going to take this shimmer down here. I would have took this one, but it has like a pinky purple reflex and it wouldn't go. So I'm going to take this one, which is called Tatami, I think. Okay, so this is the eye look complete. Definitely let me know down below what you think. I'm just going to hop off camera. I'm going to put some lashes and mascara on. Then I'll be right back because we have one more product left to test. Okay guys, so I finished the eyes off. I did actually put some W7 lashes on. This is the packaging for them and it's in the style Safe Word. And to apply these, I did actually use the W7 Flick and Grip eyeliner. Just disclaimer, I did do an ad with them for this product, but this video isn't in no way, shape or form like an ad or anything. This is just me reusing the products. If you struggle with eyelashes, this is a game changer. If you don't like eyelash glue, if it's too messy for you, or if you just can't get to grips with how to work with it, definitely check out like an adhesive eyeliner. And this one by W7 is really, really good. So I use both W7 products. I have actually got the Glow Commotion highlighter on and one of their matte blushes on as well. I'll link everything down below if you're interested. And for my mascara, I just used my Revolution 5D Lash Mascara. So now we can move on to the lips. They brought out 5 lip glosses in this collection. These are all of the shades. We have a little bit of a mixture of a couple of nudes. We've got a pinky one, we've got a red and a bit of more of an orangey pink shade, I'd say. I'm not going to be swatching all of these purely because I'm probably going to throw a couple of them in my giveaway box. I don't need 5 lip glosses, and these are limited edition as well. So if I just quickly sort out which ones I'm keeping. Okay, so in my giveaway box there will be Sensu and Sky Tree because I just can't see myself reaching for it. I've kept one nude which is called Hachiko. I don't know. I've kept the pinky one which is Sakura, and the red which is Temple. Okay, so these are the swatches of the 3 lip glosses that I am keeping. This is like a really nice light nude, this is a pink and a red. Quite unique colours for glosses, but I think if I ever wear these colour lips I'd definitely reach for these to go on top. They look really nicely pigmented actually. And they do have like a more like sweet vanilla-y scent, which is nice, but if you are sensitive to smell, just be a bit wary of that. Okay, so I've just put a little bit of this Morphe lip liner on in the shade Bite Me around the edges of my lips, and now I'm going to go in with some gloss. This is, just a reminder, this is the one in Hachiko, I think, and these cost £4.95, by the way. I didn't even mention that. This is what the wand looks like on them. They are a little bit of an elongated wand. Oh, I just love the smell. And I'm going to put this like just maybe in the centre. Okay, so this is the gloss on top. It is super duper pretty. Feels really nice and comfortable, doesn't feel sticky or anything. The main thing I look for in a lip gloss is whether or not it's sticky, and this is not sticky and it feels really nice and lightweight and comfortable, so this is a really nice gloss. Okay, so that is every product from the new W7 TOYKO collection tested. Overall, I think this collection is super pretty. It's nice to see a complete new collection from W7. Obviously, they're quite known for duping a lot of palettes, but this palette is different for W7. I can't think off the top of my head if it is duping anything. I don't think it is. So if you love your neutrals and you love your shimmers, you're definitely going to love this palette. The brush set is really cute. I think if you're after some new brushes, these are definitely really nice and affordable. They feel really soft and they are really nice quality. The rice powder, I do like the formula of it. I just think the shade of it is just a little bit too dark for my skin tone. But that's just me. If you've got a darker skin tone than me, then this is going to work for you fine. I think it's just where I'm super pale, you can definitely see the slightly darker undertone to it. And the lip glosses felt really nice and comfortable, and they feel really nice and hydrating. So overall, love this collection. I think it's super pretty. Definitely let me know down below, are you going to pick up anything from this collection? And don't forget, if you do, use my discount code ALIXKATE10 to help you get some money off. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think of this collection. I would love to know. And also, quick side note, thank you so much W7 for sending me this collection. It's just absolutely unreal. Like, I just can't believe it. It's just, I can never process it in my brain. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.